Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas. It's day 19, I think. Yeah, day 19. And I thought I would finish off the rest of that Q&A because there were so many questions that I didn't get to answer because I didn't want you guys sitting there for like 5 hours while I was answering questions. But it went down really well, so I'm going to try and answer some more of your questions, get a few more of you shouted out in the video, and yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. The first question was sent in by Awesome Platter, and it says, what chocolate do you like to eat at Christmas? Now, I do really like chocolate, like really like chocolate, but I'm more of a plain chocolate girl. Like, I just like a piece or a bar of plain chocolate. I love melted chocolate, so if I get plain chocolate for Christmas or Easter or whatever, I melt it down into melted chocolate, and then I dip like strawberries and marshmallows and or just my fingers in it. To be fair, I love melted chocolate so much, which is why I love Nutella. The second question was sent in by @hbashford2961, and she said, what is the biggest thing you want for Christmas or have received for Christmas? I think this camera that I'm asking for is probably the biggest thing that I've ever wanted for Christmas. I don't think like I always say, I'm not much of a asker on Christmas. I kind of just get what I'm given because it always works out. Like, I don't really ask for things at Christmas or birthdays or anything like that, purely because I actually never know what I want. Like, I can never decide, and it just stresses me out having to write a list and stuff like that. So I just sort of leave it up to Santa, to be perfectly honest. He knows what's best. He watches me all year round. He knows what I want, what I need, what I like. So no one better to decide what I get for Christmas. The next one was sent in by @RossieMain. What do you do on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day? Eat. Literally, that is all I do. Eat and drink. Christmas Eve sort of changes for me every year. Where I've got a little bit older, sometimes I've gone out on Christmas Eve. But to be perfectly honest, I think the thing that I'm going to do this year is literally just spend it with my mum and dad and brother and nan and granddads and stuff like that. I really would like to get some good family time in this year, because through the course of the year I haven't been able to spend enough time with my family as I would like. So that's what I'm going to do for all 3 of those days this year. The next one was sent in by @MiaCan26, and she said, what is your favourite present you've given someone and who was it to? My favourite present I've ever given someone was probably last year, and I got my mum these diamond earrings and a diamond necklace from Swarovski, and she was over the moon, and she has literally worn them every day since last Christmas, and she loves them. So that was probably my favourite gift to give, because she likes earrings and she likes a nice necklace and stuff, and she hasn't taken them off since, so that made it really nice because clearly she really liked it. The next one was sent in by @tay_sportsgirl, and they said, what is your favourite, and they said, what is your first Christmas memory? My first Christmas memory I actually forgot about until I watched the video back, because my mum and dad filmed everything from when I was really young, so we've got loads of like home videos and stuff like that. And I remember coming out into my lounge, which I was very young at the time, I must have been like 5 at the time, and we lived in this apartment in Spain, and I come out and I started opening my presents, and I opened up this little piano, like it was about this big, it was like an organ piano, and it played music. And before I opened it, I would obviously press the button and it started playing, and I was like, is that Santa? And then I opened it and it was like a piano, and I was like, it's a guitar. And everyone just burst out laughing at me. And when I watched the video back, literally, if I do say so myself, I was the cutest thing that day, because I was like, oh my god, it's a guitar. And it was actually a piano. The last one was sent in by @JazzyBabsOK, and she said, what do you hope to achieve by the end of next year? Now, I think that's a really good question actually, and one I don't particularly know the answer to at the moment. I've had such a crazy year, so much has changed for me, and me myself, I'm gonna get deep here, me myself have I've really changed this year. I've realised a lot about acceptance, actually, and this is something that me and Connor actually often talk about, because we have kind of been victims of people that don't accept us because of what we do for a living, because we talk to a camera, because it's embarrassing and it's for losers and blah blah blah. And I really would have thought that that is something that would knock me down and make me not want to do it, make me embarrassed to do it and stuff, but it actually just motivates me even more. Like, I am one of those people that I want to be different. I don't want to be the same as everyone else. I don't want to wake up when I'm 40 and go, I've been in a job that I hate for so many years and that I've done nothing but complain about, and now it's too late to go back. That is like my worst fear, or to be lying on my deathbed and think I didn't do the things that I wanted to do, I didn't do the job that I wanted to do, I didn't enjoy it all of my life. And that is what I want to have achieved by this time next year. I want to have achieved happiness, of course, that's what most people would say. I want to have achieved things like I want to be looking to move out by this time next year. Even if I haven't moved out, I at least want to be looking. I want to save a lot over the next year, because that's what you just got to do when you want to move out. But equally, I want to go to a load of places that I've never been before. So I just want to achieve loads, really. You know, I want to be a certain level of YouTube where people look at me and they're like, she's worked hard, and like, she's worked really hard. Because for a long time, a lot of YouTubers put in the effort, and we can see it growing, but it takes a lot to see the outside world. It takes a lot for the outside world to see that you're growing and you're achieving, and the only way you're going to grow and achieve is to work really hard. Because I do think people forget, although I do talk to a camera as part of my living, I actually do that my full living, but you know, forget the whole presenting, forget everything. I think people forget who films these videos and who edits these videos and who uploads these videos and who promotes these videos and who prepares for these videos. Like, the preparation without even picking up the camera for every single video that I do is just crazy. Like, I like to prepare for my videos, but before I've even picked up the camera, I'm already like, oh, I feel like I've filmed the video like 5 times already. So by this time next year, I want to be on a really straight path in my life where I can see where I'm going. At the moment, I can't see where I'm going. I can't see where I'm going to be in 5 or 10 years. And even though part of that is exciting, part of that is also scary, because over the course of this year, I've really realised that I'm an actual adult now. I have to do adult things. I have to act like an adult, but also like a kid sometimes. And yeah, but other than that, I'm so happy in my job. I love it. I love filming Forgot What It Takes. I love doing this. I love that I'm still singing. I love everything that I do as a job, and that's actually one thing that I don't want to change. So now that the deepness is over, guys, that is the end of the Q&A, and I feel like I ended it on a really good note. A lot of lessons to be learned. But yeah, thank you for coming to watch Vlogmas 19, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.